Hi, this is Daniel, Rooflife of Oregon. You know, with roofing and with maintenance, we find that roofing contractors do exactly that. They put the nails in the wrong places. And what it can cause is about 3 or 4 different issues. What's making them put those nails in the wrong place is speed. So there's 2 different types of roofers out there. There's a production type of roofing contractor where they're based on speed. Their margins are really low, and so they have to do a lot of roofs really quickly to make money. And so when they go really fast, they're going to put it on as fast as they can by just having the guys go fast, move on to the next roof. When they do that, they take the nail gun and they go into what's called the nailing zone. So your shingle is held together by basically 2 sheets. Those 2 sheets overlap, and that overlap is where you put the nail. Every manufacturer has a slightly different nailing zone. Some are wide, some are small. Well, when you put that nail, let's say you put the nail too high on the shingle, you can have a couple of things happen. One, if you're living Gresham, we see this all the time, brand new roof, things like 4 or 5 years old, wind comes across, all the shingles start blowing off the roof. That's because the nail is too high. It's too high, it's not grabbing the strongest part of that shingle, then your shingles start to blow off. Manufacturers aren't going to stand up to that warranty because it's done wrong. The other thing that can happen is when the roof gets into a steeper pitch type of roof, that nail's in the wrong place. It's holding the back part of that shingle. We've seen shingles actually start to slide off of a roof on that south side. It's where the heat, it's where the weather's starting to hit it. Nail's in the wrong place, the shingle's starting to fail. The next thing that can happen is you can have what's called a shiner. A shiner is when the nail is too low, and that can cause a couple different things. One is it's unsightly. 2, that nail is below where the shingle above it hits, and because it's below, it's exposed to the weather. That nail is not supposed to be exposed to the weather, so it starts to rust. As it starts to rust, it eventually goes away. You then get a leak on your house. 5 years old, 6, 7 years old, the roof is leaking, that's what's going on. And so those are things that can happen with a nail that's put in the wrong place, and it's all based on speed. If you can get a contractor that pays his guys by the hour, they're going to slow down. If they slow down, put the roof on the right way, you're going to get the full life out of the roof. Rather than having to replace your roof after 7, 10, 15 years, you should be able to get that 20, 25, 30, or even more out of the roof if it's just done correctly. So one of the things that we've noticed is that you'll have 3 or 4 different guys on a crew. You'll have journeymen, chiefs. Those guys are usually putting it in the right place. If they've had a new guy that wasn't being watched and one section of that roof is installed incorrectly, we can actually just replace that one section. The rest of the roof might be fine. Unfortunately, if the entire roof is put on like that, we may tell you, you know what, leave the roof alone, time to replace it, start planning on it.